Good evening, members of Spiritually Gifted Encounters. How's everybody doing tonight here on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok? For those who follow on my Sherville TikToks on HCS 895, and for those who follow on Restream, how's everybody doing tonight? Uh, Hope everybody's doing great. Running a little bit late. Uh, had a little, I guess, after I was watching some wrestling, and next thing you know, I'm out cold. So I don't know. It was wrestling. Yeah, I think it might have been a sandwich that I ate. Like I ate a sandwich late night from Subway. So I don't know. All I know is I'm up and I'm making the live. How's everybody doing this evening? I hope everybody is doing great. I should have said late night. It's already past midnight. Let me share my screen. Actually, let me invite cousin Jesse. CB is gonna jump on. There we go. Well, I'll send him the invite. Let me share this live with the groups that I share with brothers and sisters real quick. Let me see if I can fix this here. There we go. Let me share this real quick. Hope everybody's doing great tonight, brothers and sisters. Here we go. Who we got in the house here? We got Mr. Anderson. And we got Sister Data Whitson. Yes, I just came live right now. Sister Danita, just waiting on my cousin Jesse to jump on. Uh, Tonight, I just wanted to do a spiritual talk, just talk about anything spiritually. Uh, like I was saying earlier, I had watched some wrestling and I ate me a Subway sandwich. And next thing you know, I go to the room, lay down for a little bit, and I'm out. It's been a long day for me because I thought I had a doctor's appointment today over the phone. So I waited and I waited till I finally received a letter through the mail, and that appointment is not till the 10th of March. So I waited all day for an appointment that never happened because it's not. I thought it was today, but it's not till the 10th. So that's one of the reasons I kind of dozed off. So how's everybody doing? There's cousin Jesse right there. Let me send an invite for him.
Hello, cousin.
How you doing, cousin?
Well, you started late, man, but you gave me time to do some stuff I needed to do. Clean my room. I swept and mopped in there. Took a shower. So yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, I was telling the viewers what happened, man. I was waiting for an appointment all day. Thought that I had a VA appointment. I just didn't know what time because, as far as I knew, I did some blood work on Friday, and they were supposed to call me on Monday. So I waited all day, man. All throughout the day, I was dozing in and off, waiting for the phone to ring. It never rang. So today, this afternoon, I looked through the mailbox, and there was a thing from the VA saying that the Monday appointment is not going to be till the 10th. So I waited all day for an appointment that never. I mean, it is going to happen on a Monday, but it's not till the 10th. I
Hijo de
think
su
they
perra
operate
madre.
the 10th is Monday. I'm not
Yeah,
sure. Is it Monday? This coming Monday. We're
think so.
the yeah. We're the third, the fourth now, right? Yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, let me say hi to everybody that's in here. Hello, Mr. Anderson. Hello, Danita. Hello, Bounty Hunting Bear. How you doing?
How you doing, Bonnie Hunter Bear?
That's everybody that's in here so far. So welcome to the show. We are here and ready to rock and roll. I even got I even got my Coke with no cut. Primo. Me got my Coca sin corte, vato, mira.
Oh, it's important.
Sin corte.
Man, I thought you said the Coke with no cup. I was like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, well, the Coke with cut is Diet
They
Coke,
said
man.
that the Coke back in the day, the original Coke, it
Yeah.
originated in Mexico, right?
I'm not sure where. I know Dr. Pepper was made here in Fort Worth, man.
In RC.
Well, you got, hey, man, RC is good, man, but every now and then, man, you got to have a Pepsi.
But Coke used to be very strong back in the day. What was the
Well,
case that it was strong, cousin?
they had cocaine in it. Primo. The original recipe for Coca Cola, it had cocaine in it, man. That's why the slogan was "Have a Coke and a smile."
It still is a slogan, isn't it?
Yeah. How you how
Have
you
a
doing,
Coke and
Cousin Ministers?
a
Have a
smile
Coke
like
and
that.
a
Cook it. What's up, kids? Welcome to Church and Get the Encounter. Somebody say no way Coke over Pepsi and RC.
Hello, Ma Bruce. How you doing, man?
So let's see what the original Coke was. What was the original Coke from back in the day that started everything?
Yeah, hey man, Walks with Bear says she don't do coke. The ice cubes get stuck in the straw. How you doing, Lunar Eclipse?
But now it doesn't taste the same, man.
No, because the cocaine is missing, man. They replaced the cocaine with sugar. I like RC Cola, Danita. I like Pepsi, but Coke is better. Why do you think the polar bears are white? Got me tweaking and rubbing my nose already, man. We're expecting some real bad showers, man. Around you're gonna start at 2, and they're gonna get real heavy around 3 o'clock, man, all the way to like 7 in the morning. Cause
Oh yeah.
you're gonna have some bad thunderstorms.
So it's a cool shirt, Jesse.
We'll have you back, lunar eclipse. Thank you, my Bruce. And there's the question of the day, Primo. They want to know what topics we are covering tonight.
We're just doing spiritual talk, whatever topic, any topic dealing with spirituality or anything within the balance, whatever they want to talk about, or they can say bring up a topic and we can talk about it here in Spiritual Cryptid Encounter.
Welcome
You know,
in, Pablo 55. So in essence, we're making it an open mic night.
well, I mean, just everybody wants to talk. Normally we do open mic, and nobody wants to come on the mic. So whatever topic they give us, if we got it, we'll share it, just like we did last time. When remember that people were asking about fairies and all that kind of stuff, and but yeah,
I
it's
remember.
spiritual talk. We can share stories of any topic of what is, if we if we think it exists or not, blah blah blah.
Oh wow, an eighth of an inch, Donita. Wow. Yeah, it gets like that over there in Illinois. Snowy. You know what I want to talk about right now, Primo, is what I called you about earlier, man.
Oh
Some
yeah,
people.
there we go. Let's talk a little bit of this. What I want. That's why I named it that, because I
Let's talk
wanted
about people.
you to share the story of what you experienced earlier. Since I mean, you want to do it now, wait till we get a little bit more viewers. It's up to you.
Well, we can. I guess we can wait. But what I want to talk about is people that have a very heavy eye, and we'll get into it later. I'll go more into
Oh,
detail as we get.
El ojo.
Hmm.
Explain to him what the ojo is. Primo.
The ojo is the evil eye, ladies and gentlemen. There are some people that don't know how to stare, and they stare too hard, and it usually makes people feel sick and wind up going to the hospital. And doctors don't know what's going on. They can't find nothing. But if you rub yourself with a chicken egg while saying the prayer, our Father, the Lord's Prayer, and do little crosses all over your body with the egg, then you put it in water, the egg will take whatever when they stared at you in that way, and the water will cook the egg. Not very many people can do that.
It will cook the egg. Primo.
The water will cook the egg, and then it'll get like little bubbles around it. That'll tell you how heavy they stared at you. And, the way I was taught, you cure that with egg. That's the only way you can cure it, because it'll make you sick. But yeah, I experienced that today, and it kind of did something. And I'll get more into it later. Let's see who comes in, and we'll get into it.
It's up to you if you want to share it right now or later on. I
How many
mean,
people? How many people are in here, cousin? No,
um, 16,
Sailor 15.
16.
No, Sailor Nemesis. It doesn't matter if you're Christian or atheist because you're doing it through the power of the Heavenly Father. You're using the Lord's Prayer to combat the UI. No, everything that is on you goes into the egg, Sailor Nemesis. Nothing goes back to the person that's doing the cleansing, but that's the only way you can get rid of it is by starting at the tip of the top of the crown of the head and working your way around the head using the Lord's Prayer. You go through the face, all around the face, neck, front body, arms, legs. Then you turn them over and you do the back as well. The whole time reciting the Lord's Prayer. And then when you're done, you put some water in a little glass and you crack the egg and put it in the water. And then you'll see that the water will cook the egg depending on how much the evil eye was cast upon you.
What he's talking about is called in Spanish curado de ojo.
Mm-hmm.
You cure with the neg. So if somebody has a negative attachment on them, right, or a negative presence on them, the egg represents something living. So if there's a, you know, that the DDN or demons, they're always looking for a vessel. So if somebody has an attachment, or you could say it's a form of possession, then the unclean spirit, which is looking for a vessel, a body, has to go. You're praying for and commanded it in Jesus Christ's name to go into the yoke, to leave the vessel alone. So he transfers from the person to the yoke. And sometimes they'll find alternative measures. They might not go into the yolk. They might go into something else that might be living, like, for example, a plant, uh, a fruit, or an animal, a cat, a dog, a bird. So this is part of doing a cleansing of a person and following the unclean spirit as it's flying around through the home, trying to escape from its destination, right, which would have been the yoke. So it's trying to find a way to escape, so it won't be casted into the egg yolk, into the yolk. So it is trying to find a way out. Whether it's jumping into something else, go into hiding. Which it's like spiritual warfare, but it's dealing with curing somebody that is bedridden, that's sick. And normally, when somebody's bedridden or sick that way, is because they have a negative attachment. If the doctors can figure out what's the matter with them, so then you go to those spiritual measures of casting it out a different way. That's what cousin Jesse is talking about. But the story that he's got to share is a little bit more deeper than that. It's dealing
Uh,
who might have caused somebody something, right? Because some of these people, they might have a negative attachment that the people are being used as a vessel to come up against you spiritually. And then, of course, there's some people that's what they're about. But when we talk about the balance, that's that's the side of the balance they prefer. It's the dark side, like you could say. That's what they do. Wish maldad upon people, wish bad towards people.
Danita
We see a
said,
lot of that here on uh on the podcast. Some of these people that have their little podcasts that don't want to wish bad towards people all the time. They go
Danita
to.
said, Danita says, wow, bring back to chicken and egg and egg's brother. What in the blank? Where does the whole chicken thing ever even start? It's a living thing in the egg, and it goes into the egg, Danita.
It's unclean. It's a spirit, right? That goes enters the yoke because you're commanding it to enter the yoke, to leave the person that's sick or ill. I've done these procedures in hospitals where people are in their deathbeds, and I go command whatever is making the person ill to go into the egg yolk, and the person becomes better. So I've done the procedure, but it's one of the procedures that you do that you better be on the right path. And you got to ask permission by the Heavenly Father to do this procedure, because it's one of those procedures where there's other things within the battle just that they have authority to be there, right? So the person really truly has to change, ask God for forgiveness, repent for their sins, um, and change their ways and accept the Lord Jesus Christ in order for them to be saved through a procedure like this. Because if they don't, then there's no way they can be saved. And it's going to be
Welcome,
done in true faith and believe in Jesus Christ.
welcome, Alan Palomino.
There you go. Yes, Sister Sailor Nemesis. You said, I talk about certain things. I don't go too much in depth, but yes, there is, you could say, jurisdictions, authorities that you have to go through in order to do the things. When I go investigate in the woods and I capture the things that I do, I don't go to do it. I just go whenever it's the right time to do it. It is not always the right time to do something, especially if you're going through something, you know, because that's how the enemy sometimes leads you astray to set you up for failure. So you just have to wait when you feel the permission from the Heavenly Father to go do something.
There's a question for you, cousin. For people that can't pick up on people's energies, how do you know if you can trust the person doing it?
Well, you'll know if the person is real or not. I mean, he will the person that's doing it will bring Jesus Christ into the equation, and that's how you know the person is real, because they're bringing Jesus Christ. They must say a prayer like the Our Father. They must say, uh, bring the call upon the Holy Spirit, upon the heavenly angels to come and assist them. Now, if the person is talking a language that you don't understand, and they're pulling out a black bull and doing incantations or something like that, then you know that how the saying goes, Beelzebub cannot cast out Beelzebub. So there's nothing positive that's going to come out of that. And you have a lot of practitioners like that right now, that do that nature, that leave Jesus Christ out of the equation. You know, some of the people are like those people that believe in what they call the Santa Muerte. Those are the practitioners that I'm talking about. Benny Blanco, if you're in the house, where you at? That's what they
Don't call
believe
him
in.
in. Don't call him in. You're going to summon him from the portal of hell. But yeah, Sailor Nemesis, if you're sick or anybody in your family sick, and you go to the doctors and they can't find anything, it's a spiritual attack, man. You need to seek spiritual help.
Yeah, but the one that's doing the person that's being healed has to accept Jesus Christ as the Lord and Savior in order for a lot of measures to work, right? Because the only time a unclean spirit is around somebody trying to attack somebody is because it has authority to be there. Normally, sometimes a person might be on the wrong path. They might be living in sin. So the things that are amongst them are there for a reason. But that's when you call somebody the spiritual person to come and assist you, and the spiritual person will see what's happening around them, and they'll give them the words of eyes of what to do and what to say. But it's got to be done in true faith and belief in Jesus Christ in order for them to be saved from a spiritual attack or attachment in the nature. And sometimes it might be one, sometimes it might be two, it might be three, it might be many that might be infiltrating not just the person, but the household of the person, in which they could be hiding in many locations within the household. Normally, this unclean spirits are like fighting, dark areas to hide in. But man, you we hear it all the time where people say that they're evil, that there's they have a black heart. So then when the person is saying that, that by itself, that's a spiritual opening where they can hide because they're saying they have a black heart, which means they don't have no love, that they don't have Jesus Christ in them. So that's a spiritual opening, or that this unclean spirits have authority to be there. Just giving you examples.
I used to say that a lot when I was involved in the gang. They'd ask me what color was my heart. I always had to answer that it was black.
See, I'm bringing tonight is just bringing you a whole different aspect of spiritual encrypted encounters. I've done showed you pictures and all this stuff, so now I'm sharing a little bit of wisdom and knowledge here with you all tonight. That's why I called it spiritual talk with old cuz. Uh, in saying that, we do have 24 viewers, cousin. So
Okay.
what I'm gonna do now is allow cousin Jesse if he wants to, or if we can get, or you want to get it up to 30 before you share what you have to share, what you experienced today. We have
No,
24 viewers right now.
we can do it now.
Let me look at the any questions that you might want to ask me that I can help you with. Because this is the works that I've been doing for a very long time. Uh, while I was in the military, after the military, I was doing this work, helping out people spiritually, going to the homes where there was unclean spirits in the homes, attacking the children, attacking the husband and wife, and I'll go there and get rid of the negative attachments in that household. And I will search the house till I found out where the location was of what they were, I guess you could say, hiding. And then I would do the rest, you know,
Hello,
having
Beyond the Box.
on the windows, on the doorways, on the closets, on the passageways, on the people, just to get rid of the negative attachments that were infiltrating that household.
Hello, Prima Evie. How you doing?
There you go. So the floor is yours, cousin Jesse. We got 25 viewers now. We got Sister Ivy Beyond the Box. So I guess Brother Josh might have been doing a live. I don't know. I was knocked out, but sometimes I needed that. Maybe I needed the rest to be able to speak about this. But
Okay,
the
well,
floor is
let me start. I went somewhere today, people, and this Christian man came in and he saw what I was wearing. I wasn't wearing this shirt. I was wearing my werewolf shirt. And when he saw me, he did like this to me. He did the sign of the cross right in front of my face. And I said, "Did you just put a cross in front of me?" He goes, "Yeah, you're wearing all this Indian stuff, and I just thought I'd bless you." So, what's up, Exuberance? How you doing? So I finished. Well, we were out eating, is what we were doing, and I finished eating, and I went to pay, and I told him, "Man, this is all merchandise from the podcast that I do, and they're minerals." I go, even the Israelites when they were walking with the Ark of the Covenant, the priests all wore minerals and stones and whatnot. He goes, "So you're a mineral man?" I said, "Yeah." And he looked at me, and I could tell he was looking at the the beads that I'm wearing. But when I got to the truck, this one right here it used to be longer. This one right here, it snapped off my neck from the eye that he gave tried to give me an evil eye, and the necklace protected me, and it snapped. And it's not easy to snap because they're strung through with fishing line. So how is fishing line gonna snap just like that? I was angry for a while, but then I thought about it, and the necklace did what it was supposed to do. It was supposed to protect me from negative negative thoughts,
or negative
negative
people.
intention. So how my thing was like, how can he claim to be a Christian man and then do this? So yeah, that's what happened to me today. Yes, Sage Cooley. That's what I was trying to explain to him. But he said that I had all native stuff. I guess he thought this was native.
Probably because of the cross, cousin.
That or
I mean the
the
arrowhead.
yeah.
But if he understand, he didn't understand that that's a protector. That's believe
And I
black
told
obsidian.
and I told him there's nothing like the protection of Jesus Christ, but we can always use a little extra protection. And like I said, when I got to the truck, I opened the truck door and it just snapped off my neck, man. So I came back home and I restrung. I took some beads off of it and restrung it.
So the black obsidian protected you, man, and of course the necklace too. But
Yeah,
the black obsidian, which is the arrowhead,
yeah. Well, he didn't see the selenite on it, I guess.
so it deflected the negative energy, and that's how
Yeah,
it snapped.
yeah. It snapped
Guess he
right
was,
at man. I was
I
so
guess
angry. I was
I
so
guess he was
angry.
trying to rebuke you in some kind of way, but it just went back to him. It had to be something negative that his thoughts were in order for something like that to happen.
No, he couldn't be a racist, Sailor Nemesis. He's Hispanic. He's from Brownsville. he's from he's from where we come from in our general area. But
Probably
yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I don't have a black tourmaline. I only have a black obsidian.
it protects you. I got black tourmaline.
I just got this black obsidian right here. Right
Black
there.
tourmaline. I have some more up here. Look at this chunker. Let me light up my light a little bit higher. There you go.
Yeah, I wear this black obsidian with some selenite, and I got this ring as well that protects me as well.
Yeah, I keep the protection all around me here for the lives. You got minerals.
It kind of made me feel weird that he did the sign of the cross on me, because when you do it like you do it is you're doing a inverted cross, man. Because you come down and then you cross at the bottom, so you're doing a satanic cross on people, man.
Selling says she wears her selenite and black tourmaline. There you go. Selenite, tourmaline.
Uh, these that cousin Abe gave me, these are against witchcraft and necromancy, so I'm protected against those as well.
I even gave you some tiger eye ones.
Right there.
Yeah, they're
Ready
protected.
to get a tiger?
Of course, I got my other minerals here that I haven't put on in a long time. But I might just wear it for the show for extra protection. He wouldn't have liked me if I would have put this on in front of him. But before I pour this on, I want to share something with y'all. Look what I got, brothers and sisters. Got a special guest tonight.
Hello, Madeline. Thundercat! Oh!
Thundercats.
It's the red-headed stepchild. But yeah, cousin, I couldn't believe that. As long I've had these for a while, man. These were the very first things that you sent me, like what 2 3 months ago.
There you go. Let me fix this up. Got my Thundercat shirt on, cousin.
I saw that.
I hadn't worn this one.
No, I hadn't seen that one.
It's a new one. Okay, let's see some of the comments here.
Yeah, that was Paul that was crucified upside down, Sage Cooley.
How you doing, Sister Madeline? How you doing tonight? Dondita in the house. Maybe it was a Dondita with her lizard claws. They try to come at your cousin.
Yeah. You mean with this?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got Madeline claw. Toenail. Yeah, it kind of freaked me out, man, because he walked right in, he looked at me, man, and then he did the sign of the cross on me, man. And I'm like, did you just put a sign of the cross on me? And he said, yeah, you look like you could use it, like I'm possessed or something, man. Like I said, I was wearing my blue werewolf shirt, the one with the werewolf and the heart on it, and I was wearing all my merch, and I guess he thought I was demonic.
Sister Madeline said, lizard riders for life, ese.
Simón que sí, Luca. So yeah, I was trying to explain to him that it's all merch from the podcast, and he was like being real condescending, dude. Like, oh yeah, really? Wow. And the whole time he was just staring at the stuff on my chest, man. I could see where he was looking. Like I said, when I got to the truck, that one snapped, man, and now it's real short. It used to be the longest one I had.
Well, it got snapped. I just hope whatever you try to do didn't go back to him, because that's protecting you from any negative energy. So he said it. Something directly towards you, it went back to him 7 times fold. That's the thing. I hope you don't wind up getting sick.
So I didn't tell him what they were for. So whatever he did, it went back to him, and he deserved it. Because I was just there minding my own business.
So where did this happen, cousin?
Oh, here in Fort Worth, man, at a restaurant in Samson Park.
So did you know the guy?
I've known him for a while.
What happened to me with my hand, no?
Mm-hmm.
But this time it was something spiritual, and it backfired. It went back to him. The protection.
He'll be feeling it.
Just what it's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. That made my mom a believer in what I'm wearing. Because I gave her a pendant that you sent me. She liked the pendant, so I gave it to her. She carries it in her purse.
That's good. Oh, that's right. I've seen some other pendants too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For protection.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened to me.
It's very real, brothers and sisters.
They tried to get me with the evil eye or some kind of negative thought, and it didn't work.
When we talk about somebody like the people that he's talking about, brothers and sisters, they say that they're religious and stuff. The cousin Jesse says that they talk about Jesus Christ and stuff, but the actions they do are not godly.
Oh no, and I was really, really mad, man, because there was just 2 people eating. That food charged me $40, $40, man, for 2 plates.
Yeah, it's everything expensive right now, cousin. The eggs they're raising the price on the eggs on the meals.
Luckily, I had money, man.
So when we're talking about religious people, they want to talk about Jesus Christ, but people claim to say that there are a person that's demonized. Here you go.
Oh, what the hell? That dude freaks me out, man.
There he is.
Have you watched any of his ceremonies? Any of his?
No, but I haven't watched it, but I think I seen a video where his eyes change color
Mm-hmm.
when he's doing the sermon and they start looking reddish. It changed color like reptilian or something.
Mm-hmm.
When
Mm-hmm.
he's doing a sermon, but the things that he says is literally wishing. I don't know. It's like he's out there, man. Like it's kind of
Possessed.
like Beelzebub cannot guess no Beelzebub. So what's happening in his church is the demons are transferring to other people within the church because he's not casting them out, but because they don't have the authority to do that, so they're just jumping from person to person. And I'm just surprised that people are following this guy, especially if it's not truly casting out the things out of people, and people still remain sick, and
You know what it
he
says in the Bible?
he
Many
doesn't
will
have the
come.
authority to do that.
It says in the Bible, many will come in my name, but there will be false prophets.
Yes, there you go, Mr. Anderson. There's some Christians who want Jesus to be the Old Testament of God. Yeah, we know those people. And the only thing they say is wish bad towards somebody. They just don't know that some of the people that wishing bad to are protected by Jesus Christ because that's who they believe in. So whatever bad the wish indirectly wish towards them, it goes right back to them, seven times fold. We got a lot of pastors like that are just about the tithe, brothers and sisters. That they all do is running and boom, let me get them out of here.
Thank you. It was creeping me out, man.
So, got a question for you, cousin. So, as that was your first experience that the minerals that I blessed you with that they protected you,
No, that
because
was
I
my
told you
second. That was my
the
second
second
experience.
because I told you that they're there to protect you, right? That's
Hmm.
what I told you,
That
and
was
now
my
you're
second
witnessing that
experience.
what I gave you is truly protection.
My you remember that selenite bracelet? Not selenite. It had selenite and
Like
black
tourmaline,
tourmaline.
yeah,
You remember
yeah,
that
I remember.
bracelet you sent me? Well, I don't know what, man. I was talking with my brother and he was staring at my wrist, and while he was staring at my wrist, it popped, man. So
Well,
whatever negativity he was thinking about, man, it protected me, man.
I'm
Yeah,
about
that's the second
one like
time.
this.
Yeah, one just like that, man. Yeah, just like that.
Do a close up of it.
Yeah, just like that, cousin. It was
It's got
just like
black
that.
tourmaline in it.
Yeah. Hello, H Banner 007. How you doing, man? Welcome in.
All right, light the screen up. So y'all see my videos when I go out and investigate. I'm always, of course, I always pray before, during, and after, but I'm always wearing protection around me, around my neck, around my wrist. But it's a path that you're on. If you're on the right path, you don't. There's no reason to worry about the things that might be coming around you, especially if you're maintaining a heavenly love foundation and you're in the right path. You know what path that you're on, right? So you know whether you're safe to be there, or that if you do have a spiritual opening, then it's somewhere within you saying, okay, it's time to get out of here, right? You're not on the right path. But if truly are on the right path, you should have no fear because Jesus Christ is with you. And that's what they do, that they make all kinds of noises, talk in different languages, different noises of animal sounds, snout sounds, growling sounds, disembodied voices. They want to see if they can scare you. The manifestations they take are beastly. They do it for the fear factor. See if they can find a spiritual opening, to attack you through fear. And then if you're seeing things or hearing things, then if you give it the belief factor, then that's another spiritual opening it can use. So it tries everything in its power to come up against you, right? To see if it can find an opening. But that's when you pray, right? If things are getting out of control, you start saying the Our Father, call upon the heavenly angels, and then you'll notice that some of this noises start dispersing. They start leaving because you calling upon spiritual help. So that's part of spiritual warfare, brothers and sisters. Okay, let me catch up with the comments here. We got a spanner in the house. So it did you so good that what'd you do? How'd you fix it, cousin? You
I took some. I took some of the stones off enough to where I could tie 6 knots in it, so it won't break that easy anymore.
but it's still pretty long.
It's right there. It was longer.
Which
It was
which
the longest
bracelet was it?
one.
Was it the labradorite bracelet that protected
Yeah.
you,
Mm-hmm.
or the fluorite?
This is the darker one, the gray one.
The labradorite that
Mm-hmm.
protected you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
It was the longest one that I had, man. Now it's short, but hey, I still have it.
It did what it was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
let's see what the factors are of the labradorite real quick before we continue. Labradorite is a semi-precious gemstone that is used to have many spiritual properties, including protection, grounding, and transformation. Blocks negative energies and protects your aura, shields you from draining people. You know what you're talking about? Shields you
Mm-hmm.
from draining people and pessimistic thoughts,
Yep.
strengthens your energetic boundaries. It says grounding provides stability during tumultuous times, encourages perseverance and resilience, and helps you stay grounded and centered. Transformation helps you awaken your psychic potential, enhances your creative expression, and guides you through transitional phases, helps you step forward in the unknown with confidence and courage. Spiritual awareness enhances spiritual awareness, intuition, and psychic abilities, facilitates access to higher realms of consciousness and inner wisdom, helps you connect with universal energies. It says you can incorporate Labradorite into your meditation practice or wear it as jewelry to enhance its healing properties. To to care for your Labradorite, you can regularly cleanse and charge it, like you've been doing, cousin. There you go. It
Wow.
protected you, cuz.
Yeah, it did what it was supposed to, man. It just sent me a
Says
message.
blocks negative energies and protects your aura. Shields you from draining people. That's what you were talking about. Draining people and pessimistic thoughts.
Yeah, he
The,
was
the
being very pessimistic, man. He was very, yeah, he was trying to show out in front of his friends, trying to make fun. But he'll be feeling that later tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, because you got the black obsidian on you too.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna be feeling his own stuff. If he try to do something bad, he's gonna feel that.
Yeah, yeah, he's
He's
gonna
feeling it
feel
right
that.
now, most likely.
Because I didn't tell them what they were for. I just told them that they were merchandise from the show.
I give what I tell you. I gave them to you for to protect you.
How you doing, Gwendolyn? Welcome in. Let me see. What was that question? I passed it somewhere.
Danita Whitson says, "Thank you, Abe, Jesse, and sorry that's happened. Can you please describe this man again? Very bad encounter."
It's just he owns the restaurant where I was eating. Danita. He's the owner, and like I said, I've known him for years, and thought he was a pretty good guy till this happened today. He was acting out, man. If it had been like five years back, I would have beat the crap out of him right there in his restaurant. But I'm not that person anymore. But
You're
yeah, he's
spiritually.
here.
You handle things spiritually.
hmm Well, he'll be feeling that. If he's not feeling it tonight, he'll be feeling it in the morning, man. You're gonna be dragging butt all day tomorrow. And
So
my
this
mom,
guy, what was it? Where is he from?
he's from Brownsville, man. Yeah, that guy
From
right there, man. He's got some bad karma,
Doveria.
Primo. That guy right there, say he's got some bad karma, bro. His little brother tried to kill him, man. He slit his throat and stabbed him all over the face and arms and body. Yeah, he's got some bad karma, man. Can't believe his little brother did that to him.
I'm looking for a certain picture right now, cousin. So anybody got any questions for cousin Jesse? You're more than welcome to ask. There's somebody there. I had a man approach me that claimed to be starting his own church and wanted me to join. Weird and yuck. How you doing, Martinez?
You know who I saw yesterday, cousin? I saw that guy that I told you asked me for change, and I gave him some change, and he brought it back to me because I blessed him. And then I gave him a couple of bucks, and he grabbed them, and when he took off, it, like they smelled bad. He had them away from his body. I saw him yesterday. How you doing, Jesse H? Welcome in.
So how's it doing?
Yeah, he's still out there, man. Asking for change. No, Mob Rules probably not. I mean, it's a good place to eat. I like the food, but after what he did today, I probably won't come back.
You used to go there all the time, cousin?
Yeah, my mom likes to go there. I like the food that they make, man. But
So
it's
this
not.
guy he's the owner from there?
Yeah, his wife, the sweetest thing, and she's really sweet, man. Uh, but I can't do that, man. If you're gonna try to mess me up like that, and you failed, I'm not gonna give you a second chance. Yeah, he had just got there, and he walked in and said hi, and he looked at me and he said hi to my mom. While he was saying hi to my mom, he did the sign of the cross with his left hand. So yeah, I'm not going back. I had already let one slide. my mom was in between haircuts, and we went to eat there, and he came out and made fun of my mom's haircut.
The same guy?
Yeah, and I started to get up and beat his ass, but my mom grabbed my hand and just tapped on it, telling me not to do nothing. You know how I am, primo. I don't like to let stuff like that slide. Really, Walks with Bear? I didn't know. Walks with Bear says there's a difference between obsidian and snowflake obsidian.
Yeah, there's you got uh silver obsidian, silver chain obsidian, you got golden obsidian. There's different kinds,
Hmm.
but they still protect. I want to show you something when I really wouldn't carry minerals with me, but I think I did have the black tourmaline around my neck. I just couldn't see in this picture. This side of protection I'm going to show you. This is when I'm going to go to an investigation. It's not even go. I'm not even in the woods yet. I got a picture I want to share with you. You know, when cousin Jess is saying that he feels that the guy wished something bad towards it, the negativity bounced off and he broke
My
his
necklace. My necklace.
yes, his he broke his trying to remember the name. Whoa, we were just talking about it.
No.
Whoa, labradorite, the labradorite necklace. Wait up. If there's any negative energies of what we're speaking about here right now, trying to block the conversation, we type on a rebuke of Jesus Christ's name. We're placing heavenly spiritual crosses on cousin Jesse from head to toe. If anybody's trying to wish any witchcraft or enormity, trying to send something back to them that they it directly sent to them, we block that in Jesus Christ's name and we send it back to the sender. We type on rebuke in Jesus Christ's name. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Welcome, Jaime Alanis. How you doing, brother?
My hand's doing better. I'm giving it another week to rest, and I'll get back on track with my workouts. So I want to share a picture with y'all, man. Don't freak out with it. I just want to show you something. So here we go. And this dealing with what we're speaking about. Oh, not this guy.
get
Not that
that
guy.
fool. Get that fool off the screen, man. He freaks everybody out.
Yeah, he does. Okay, let me see if I think I might have. I need to go back to it. Let me see if I send it to myself. I don't even know I'll send it. Okay, let me send it to myself on Facebook.
So, Jaime, ¿qué pascuis, vato loco? Excuse me, people. And these gummies I ate are trying to come back out.
This is gonna freak y'all out, guys. So
As long as it's not Kenneth Copeland, man, I'll be good. He scares me, dude.
all right. Let me share this with the viewers.
Let's do this.
All right. Here we go.
What's that on your neck, primo? Is that a necklace that popped?
No, that's just a negative attachment trying to attach itself to me,
Oh
and it looks like
wow! It's that black thing on your chest, huh?
yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like it looks like blood, and
Yeah,
that's at the
'cause
that's not even in the woods. That's like barely walking from the vehicle going up that road. That's a negative
I
attachment that appeared on my neck. It looks like blood.
was about to say, man, that's one hell of a hickey.
It looks like blood, like a blood
Yeah.
stain. Y'all see that?
See that?
I think I have a necklace underneath here, but that's a negative attachment. That's how why I wear necklaces and stuff like that for protection because you never know what's trying to attach itself to you. Doesn't that look freaked out?
That looks creepy, man. If I didn't know you all my life, man, well, all my teenage years, man, then I would think that it was like a birthmark, or maybe you had a hairy chest. I don't know. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I just wanted to share this with you. This is from when I go do my investigations. That's what I captured. I talk about that negative attachments always around us, trying to find a spiritual opening. So something tried to attach itself on me, and it was something that was pretty bad because it looks like blood. They're in disembodied form, so it could have been a tormentor that sent one of its what do you call it? The ones that they torture to go try to do something, which they'll leave. It'll look like blood if you capture it, or you see what the trail that lives behind. It looks like how should I say stains of blood left on the walls, and sometimes I run into things like that when I do cleansings of homes where the unclean spirit is trying to escape and it's leaving traces of blood on the walls and behind pictures and on light fixtures and stuff like that. So I'm just giving you an example of what cousin Jesse was talking about. Look where it's at. That's where I got my necklace. It tried to attach itself to me.
Welcome, Monica Davias.
So let me take this picture off, or I can leave it on for a little bit. I don't know. I don't want to freak people out, so let me take it off. There we go.
Yeah, if you want to send anything to Abe, Danita, you can send it through Messenger.
And the crazy thing about that picture is sometimes when it's spiritual, brothers and sisters, you cannot see it with the naked eye. But if you have camera around you, it might come out on camera because it's identifying itself to you indirectly, especially if it's coming out on the camera. It's gotta identify itself to you spiritually. So that's why I'm able to capture the things that I capture. Spiritual warfare is very real. Somebody said, "Oh nope, no, oh wow." Oh, I got one that you could tell there's a one where there's stuff all over my face. When I was, as a matter of fact, is when I took the picture of the area of the Wendigo, where when I entered that space, you could see something right on my. I think I got a picture. Let me see if I can find that also in the moment. I'm just looking at the comments. So, what do you think about cousin Jesse? What we're talking about?
Yeah, man, that's really, really strange, man. I never thought that somebody like that I knew like that would try something like that on me, man. A person pretended to be my daughter, so got out. Wow, Danita.
The person pretended to be my daughter, so got out.
Yeah, man, that's not a good thing, man. Especially that picture you just showed, man. Like I said, if I had known you, like I know you, I would have thought that was like a birthmark or something like that, man.
Yeah, I have a lot of pictures like that, cousin. You know, and sometimes when you know what you know spiritually, there's some people that they're gonna want to try to target you, trying to say that what you're speaking is not real and all that, but it's because they know you're speaking the truth, but it's because they're affiliated with the other side. So they don't want the truth to be told. So they're
You
gonna
know,
call you. They're going to call you a liar. They're going to call you all kinds of names. But that's okay. Here in Spiritually Cryptid Encounters, we got proof. I can go
Yeah,
back to this video and show you the part where I have nothing around my neck. I can create one right now, go into the time frame of this picture of when there's nothing around like that, and then it appears out of nowhere, and I can create a short reel out of it. That's what's good about Spiritually Cryptid Encounters, that I keep my proof on YouTube.
I'm laughing, cousin, because for him to do the sign of the cross on me and tell me that he thought I was native, what did he mean about that, man? That I'm all native. I don't know what he meant by that, man.
What's up? We're all native. We all got native blood in us. Even he does. So I don't know what he's talking about. I guess because he's seen the spearhead or the arrowhead around your neck. Yeah. Somebody says he was an idiot. Let the one go. Mr. Anderson says some people assume all natives are pagans.
I'm pretty sure Walks with Bear would disagree. It started raining, man.
It's raining over there.
Yeah, I can hear it hitting the roof.
Okay. So let's keep the combo car going. Anything else that you can remember? Because I mean, I know you had some encounters that you told me about the Indio. You know, one day, man, if I ever go down there, I'm more sure that I'll bump heads with this Indio person that they're talking about. I more or less know who it is. I'm thinking, I know who it is. That might be the Indio that you think that's been afflicting her family. You say it's a family member, and I believe it is a family member. The question is, would it be a family member that's from the outside, or is it a family member that's in the inside of the family? That's the bigger question.
Well, to answer your question, man, I would consider him an outsider because he was my grandmother's stepdad.
But what I'm trying to say, this Indio will be somebody else to me,
Yeah, he wouldn't
and
be related to you at all.
yeah, but it has to be with the bloodline. So it would have to be somebody that's directly related to that bloodline. So is it possible that the person could still be alive and is within still that immediate bloodline, which would be or parents' bloodline, somebody within the family that could be that Indio that they're speaking about,
Hmm.
that he must still be using that as draining the energy of his brothers and sisters, that it makes him keep on going. It's just a thought. Somebody within their blood. I'm talking about immediate brothers and sisters. Who do we got
Okay.
left?
We got George, we got Lionel, we got Sylvia, Rachel, and Minerva. We are
And
like two and a
then
half
you got
hours apart.
the
Mhm.
others, the other step, the other aunts and uncles that were from the other woman he was with, which are how many there that are still alive?
From the other woman he was with.
Because I'm talking about the this blind that I'm speaking about has to do with Grandpa Joe, the hijos de Vicenta. Who's left?
Oh yeah, there's just 3 left, I think. I'm thinking Vincent is his son. So is Oscar and Diana. Is there another one I'm missing? Was it 2 boys, 2 girls, or just
Well, no, it wasn't Diana was Chenta's daughter, but I'm talking about the other daughter, the oldest, the one that lives in Houston. That don't get
Oh
along with Tia Rachel and them.
yeah, yeah, I forgot about her, man. Yeah, there's like 3. If Diana is not anything to Oscar and them, then yeah, there's just 3. Yeah, Danita,
So
we live like two and a
so
half miles apart, maybe 3.
but they really wasn't involved in their lives that much, right? So it has to be somebody within the bloodline. I've always suspected of somebody because of certain things, but I might be wrong. The only person that that would jump to my name, but that that possibly might be something like that, just because of who he was married to at one point in time, or together with a very long time, which I knew that the mother of the female would practice dark magic, which would be Lionel.
Yeah, I knew who you were talking about, man.
I've always suspected him to be a certain way of dealing with that. So that would be if there was an Indio. If you look at him, does he look like an Indio?
The Unculano, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, but is he? Is the question is, why would he do that to his own family? Is a bigger question. If he was that person, when was he ever involved in trying to figure out who was doing the wrong to your mother?
No, no, he never
Never
was.
once.
No.
It's like
We're like,
he was never involved in trying to help me out with my mother, what she was going through. He was staying away from all that. Why would that be?
I have no clue, Primo. Just like he's always been that way. You want to take that question right there? What would you suggest for protection around your house or your land and in your house?
You already know the answer to that one, cousin.
No,
Share
she's
it.
the one. Then you could
Black
try
tourmaline.
black
Uh,
tourmaline. You wanna go old school? You could make Emily crosses with olive oil or holy water over every drawer frame and picture frame, window frame. Get you some blessed heavenly palm to put in there. Uh, if you see anything in your house and I mean around your land, you could put aloe vera plants in every entrance because they can't cross into your yard if there's aloe vera. It keeps out witches. It keeps out demons. Um, you could try just when you see anything, tie, bind, and rebuke in the name of Jesus. Do not have fear. When you see them, do not have fear. Go into your faith and start praying. Keep your faith up.
we got 31 in the chat, cousin. Yes, I would suggest, like cousin just said, do a cleansing of your home. Place heavenly crosses on your windows, doorways, entranceways, passageways, closets, anything where there's a passageway. Place heavenly spiritual crosses all throughout your home, uh, either with holy water or something pure, olive oil. Um, do a cleansing of your home. Keep it cleansed at all times. I normally place selenite and black tourmaline on my window seals as protection. So as you have seen, I showed you the black tourmaline I have directly right in front of me here. I got selenite in here also. Black. I got raw selenites as protection also. Let me show you a piece. Everything that I have is right here by me. No, I even got like a little keychain of black tourmaline of selenite.
Yes, it'll help, Gwendolyn. What's going on, Prima? Welcome in. Love you, B.
See, I got a couple of keychains. I don't know. Look at that, a key selenite. You keep the
No,
keys on you.
Gwendolyn, Sage doesn't work. Sage attracts him to you. You need Palo Santo. You can get it from a church, or you can boil water and make it holy, Danita.
Might as well go all out, cousin, on this show. Put on all the protection I got here. There you go.
Girl, your brother sent me a picture the other day, Beatrice. I opened it. The first thing that came to mind, stalker, was a picture of Joe Lopez. I said, "Oh, the Beatrice cooking."
How you doing? I hope you're doing great. I've been keeping our other sister in prayer, Guadalupe.
How is she doing, man?
I don't know, man. I haven't spoke to her in a while. She's I guess trying to heal. I haven't talked to her in a while, but she's been acting a little bit strange. So I've been just staying away from her, because I don't want nothing to no nothing bad happen between me and her. So I just gave her space, but I'm worried about her because the medicines that she's on is the medicine I used to take back in the day, which is like gabapentin. I'm worried about her. I know what the side effects of the medicine is, and it's not good. Hallucinations is one of them, and suicidal thoughts is the other. So I'm really worried about her, man. So the only thing I can do is just keep her in prayer. So I've been keeping her in prayer. I just hope that maybe she'll ask for a different kind of med that doesn't have the kind of side effect, and she needs it because it kills the body pain for the procedure that she went through. But the side effects is what I'm worried about. Seeing things that might not be there because it causes hallucinations, and what these DDNs can do. If you're seeing something, you start believing in it, then what is it doing? You're leaving a spiritual opening to get spiritually attacked.
Yes, sir.
So it's like the meds are setting you up for failure already.
Yes, Danita, you could boil water and pray over it to make it holy.
So let me catch up here.
I know, I know, Prima.
I know the guy, cousin Jesse was talking about he wouldn't put you out. The stalker.
Joe Lopez would try to boot
Yeah,
you in.
I was on my YouTube, right? And then it popped up and like, who is this dude? Man, that dude's huge.
Yeah, that's Joe Frank Lopez.
Should I share a pic? No, I don't want to share his picture out there.
You gonna make Beatrice run away?
Yeah, I think I took in a screenshot, but I don't know of what the side effects of it is. And you see,
Been
I
a
used
while.
to
I'm gonna help you, bro.
on that medicine for about 10 years. The doctor wouldn't take me off of it. He would just laugh about it. And I would tell him to please take me off the medicines till something happened. That it was an act of God. I believe it was an act of God where he told me to squeeze his fingers. Uh, he told me to squeeze them harder. And that's all I remember.
Yeah, no, Beatrice, I wasn't trying to say nothing negative about your mom, man.
No. He's talking about me. She's talking about me, cousin.
But she said you both started talking about
Yeah.
mom. Okay. What's up, Anunnaki, bro?
No. She's talking about me, cousin. That me and her were talking about her.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's the medicine. I'm worried about her, and I'm gonna tell her I just don't say too much is because when I went to go visit her, I sat down on the seat, right? She told me that the night before somebody was sitting in my seat. I said, "Well, who was sitting in your seat? Who was here?" She wouldn't say who sat on the seat. So she seen something, supposedly a figure that was sitting on the seat. She never said what or who. So all through the time that I visited her, that's what she kept on saying. Then that somebody was sitting on the seat the night before, that somebody was sitting on the rail. So to me, she's already going through something that has to do with a negative attachment, right? In which she gave power to whatever sat on the thing on the seat, making it think in her mind that it's real. So if there was something that she witnessed, or if it was just a figment of her imagination, she made something out of nothing. She gave something power. So now that she has that attachment on her, the attachment that she has upon her because she gave me belief, started targeting me. So you started saying things about my mother, and all these things. So I started saying things of what I thought. She couldn't comprehend what I was telling her, and I told her other things, and she's just stuck in the mindset that she's stuck in. So I can't do nothing for her. The only thing I would suggest is for her to get off those meds, or uh, you know, maybe we can do a family intervention to get her off the meds if it's causing her bad side effects like that. In which that's the case, and in which is making her act out of the ordinary. She's not acting like herself. You know, if you know if an asshole was the proper term for it, she was acting. You should have. I could. I wish I could have recorded the conversation, because sometimes when a person is going through something like that, they're not going to say what they truly said. They're going to only say half stories, especially if they can say what they're seeing, if what's sat in the seat and all that. So they're believing more in the hallucination than in the real people that are there supporting her, right? So that's why the only thing I can do now is support her through prayer. It's kind of like me when I was going through the medicines, and people were coming at me trying to do interventions and all kinds of stuff when they didn't understand what I was going through. I overcame that. I'm doing good. So the only thing I can do is pray for people. I'm not here to talk to somebody that passed away a long time ago from 1985. She is amongst us in spirit, right? Uh, but sometimes when somebody is not all up there because of the medicines that they're taking and in the situation that they're going through, it's like you can't discuss anything with them because they're just going to see it their way. So that's what I moved on, and I just focused on me. I've got my own problems. Another thing, what I went through in the military, the conditions that I have, is because I serve my country, I serve my government, and it's from accidents. It's not nothing that I did to myself. Anytime anybody gets a procedure or anything, it's a personal choice, right? If they should chose to do a procedure because they're not feeling well about themselves, right? You get a procedure to that extreme, of course you're going to have side effects. Of course you're going to have this or that, right? But you gotta remember one thing: it's being self-inflicted. How many people do we know that've gotten, for example, breast implants, facelifts, and all these things, and some of those things don't go their way, or how they thought that they were going to look, and now they have to live the way they look, or the procedure failed. They have to live with that for the rest of their lives, that it didn't go well, right? But it's a personal choice. They chose to it. I did. It's not like I said, "Hey, go ahead and do this." I try to help people out. It just sometimes when something doesn't going to go right, people want to blame everybody else or try to find some excuse to blame somebody for something because they're not feeling well or they're not feeling good. So they're going to try to blame somebody to get the heat off of them. But it's a personal choice when you go through something like that, right? If somebody's doing drugs or they're doing drugs, it's their personal choice of doing that. right?
Been there, done that.
To try to deflect the heat off of them. They want to blame everybody else in the whole world besides of their habit, right? How many people do we know are like this, cousin?
Oh, I know a lot. And that rain is pounding, man.
There we go. Well, I'm just saying that that's what I seen, sis. Uh, because of what you were saying to me, and then when you're talking about somebody from a long time ago, you know, then you make it seem like you're the only person that's protecting there that's being protected. Man, we all went through that, and it affected us all. If I remember correctly, who's the one that always honors our mother every year on Facebook? It's me. I've been doing it for years. I remember one of her aunts told me, "Why do I do that?" Well, it's in honor of my mother. So if I'm honoring her, what is that saying? That means that I love her, right? So it's honoring my mother. I've been doing that on Facebook for years. You can look from the time that I started doing this all the way to now. I've been doing it, honoring her. All I'm saying is that's the choice that you make, the suffering that you're feeling. That was your personal choice. Go with it, but don't bring other people or like people like me into this because some BS trying to say that I said something or this when I'm just responding to what you're telling me. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is that says it doesn't give somebody a right. No matter what they're going, doesn't give them the right to come at me in a negative way, saying something bad about me. Like if I'm doing something when I'm not doing nothing, the only thing I was there for when I want to go visit her was to visit her to see how she was doing. But then you call me and you want to bring all this stuff about our mother, right? And just want to see your version. But then when you bring other things into the picture, they don't want to talk about it, right? Saying that you're arguing with them, but it's like I'm not even arguing with her. I'm just trying to bring her to life. But then I said, you know what? She's sick. She's on this medicines. I'm not even going to talk about it. I left it alone, and I believe you contact me telling me that she said we got into an argument and which it never happened. That's what I'm trying to say. That there was no argument that ever happened. So I just say, you know what? I'm just going to stay away from her, until she gets better or whatever. But yeah, there was no argument. But I feel that whatever she's seen, was a figment of her imagination, hallucination from the medicine that she's taking. And I just don't, hospitals are very, very tricky, because there is a lot of negative attachments in there. I dislike going to hospitals. Sailor Nemesis says, someone I know got his arm amputated and refused to try any natural remedies to heal before they took the limb off. He was brainwashed to the max. Yeah.
I know a guy that got his toe taken off, Sailor Nemesis. Be safe out there, walk with Bear. She's under a tornado watch.
The only thing I can do is pray for people, man. That's all I can pray is pray for people on the sideline. And another thing, if anybody's trying to do any witchcraft or necromancy against me, I pray against that too daily. So it's not going to work because he's just going to go back to the sender. That's what it always happens. Look what happened to cousin Jesse today. Tell him for those that don't know what happened, cousin. Tell him one more
Uh,
time. She said she had a bad dream about Grandpa Joe's house.
wow. So what happened to me today is went somewhere to eat, and then in the process of eating, the owner came in and he saw me wearing all this, and he did the sign of the cross on me, and I asked him, "Did you just do the sign of the cross on me?" He said, "Yeah, you're wearing all that native stuff on your neck." And I didn't tell him anything. And when I went to pay him, I was telling him that all this is merchandise from the show, and he was being very like poking fun at me. And I was telling him that my soul protection is Jesus Christ, but it doesn't make a difference. You get a little bit more protection on you. And while he was sitting there, he was staring at my neck. And when I got to my truck, this necklace right here snapped off. So he tried to do a negative thought on me or something, but he'll be feeling that in the morning. So that's what happened to me today. I was upset about it, but I took some beads off and restrung it.
Spiritual warfare is very real.
Yes, Danita, you
You
always
just got
have
to
to
just
stay
remember
prayed
one
up.
thing: the unseen enemy, right? Because it can use people, even people that you love, to come up against you in a negative way. It can use people that you love just to see if it can find a spiritual opening, even if it means bringing up somebody you lost a long time ago. It'll work that way, so it becomes spiritual warfare. And you don't want nothing to happen to the person that's coming up against you that is using because it's got a spiritual opening. So the only thing you can do is tie bound and rebuke in Jesus Christ's name to leave that individual alone, which I did, But at the same time, I have to distance myself away from all that because one thing that I don't like is and I try my best to stay away from it is from drama. I don't like that, especially something that happened a long time ago. I done found my piece of that. Which are I still continue to pray. For the things that we went through, but that's the past, and the unseen enemy can use the past to come up against you.
Wow.
Look, I'm going to show you this. I shared this picture here of a supposedly a skinwalker shapeshifter. Or what I'm talking about. This happened to Sister Dawn in Navajo Nation this past weekend. She went over there, and I'm going to share that image with y'all so you can see that the spiritual warfare is very real. Uh, so this is dealing with a shapeshifter skinwalker, which we know that they're not good. So I'm going to share this. Let me see if I can find the image of it first. This happened to Sister Dawn Abernathy, which is she's one of my moderators from Positive Spiritualist Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. And
Hey,
let me share this picture.
hey, Prima. So, what was the dream about? About grandpa's house. What was going on? Can you tell me while we look at this picture?
There we go. Let me push. Oh, it's playing. As you can see here, there's a face here, a face here, and another face right here, and it's all coming from the same individual, which I believe is a shapeshifter skinwalker. It's moving real fast, so you won't see its true identity, which has got several manifestations here. So normally, what I'm saying is they're always trying to look for a spiritual opening, but that's what they captured in the Navajo Nation. She went over there for something with her friends, and they captured this image. It's a restroom, but it's an image of what seems to be a shapeshifter skinwalker. I'll pause it on the regular picture in a moment. There we go. Can you see that, cousin?
Yeah, I see it, cousin. I'm looking right at it.
That's the original picture. I just wanted to share that one real quick.
I still say
Back,
that arm turning into a leg.
yeah, back to you, cousin.
Who took that picture? It was one of Abe's moderators from or admins from
Admins.
positive,
She was an
positive spiritualist.
There was one of sister, Dawn Abernathy Beatrice. She's an admin from Positive Spiritualist, and I believe she's an admin on Spiritual Encrypted Encounters or a moderator. But she's an admin in Positive Spiritualist. She's one that started the journey with me. Uh, she captured that image this past weekend at a conference. That's what I'm trying to stay. How should I say? Just humble, man. I'm not trying to argue with anybody because there's so many things that the unseen forces can use to find a spiritual opening, and arguing, right? That's one of them. So I choose not to argue with anybody. So I rather just not speak to somebody that wants to be argumentative with me. I mean, they say that we argued, and I don't remember where we argued. I just rather stay away, and that's what I'm doing. I got to protect my vessel. And of course, I have other things wrong with me right now that I'm keeping to myself, that I'm not saying to anybody because it's something dealing with me, but it's dealing with when I was in combat. So it's some procedures that I got to do because of something that I got exposed to. So not just one person is going through something, everybody's going through something. But what we can do this part of life, the only thing we can do is take it day by day. So I just keep a lot of things to myself. I rather keep it that way.
So you want to share, Beatrice?
Yeah, you can share the
How
story, sis. Share the story. I'll send
how
you
it
the link right
is?
if you want to join. You can share the story.
But you gotta do it fast because you'll get kicked out. Hopefully you don't.
I don't know why she's the only one that her and Lupito are the other ones that get kicked off because everybody else that joined they stay connected. She's not she don't even live in Temple in Killeen anymore. Okay, let me put a link here.
Yeah, Monica. A lot of young kids are being killed because they like to terrorize the young kids because their blood, terrorized blood, it's like crack to these Satanists.
Yeah, guys,
Come on.
I got a lot of things that I'm going through right now, and I just keep it to myself, man. I just be doing a lot of Thai binary rebuking in Jesus Christ's name. You know, the spiritual warfare. If you feel that voices are saying something to you and it's not good, Thai binary rebuking in Jesus Christ's name. If you're seeing an image of something negative happening around you that might happen, Thai binary rebuking in Jesus Christ's name. Don't give power to disembodied voices or to images, especially if it's negative. You know, I would recommend to Thai binary rebuking in Jesus Christ's name. And of course, you got to protect your vessel. So health issues is another thing that we might go through. So I get phone calls from doctors all the freaking time, trying to tell me this, trying to tell me that, and I just not paying attention, especially if it's negative. I don't try to give it power. So I just what you're saying. I just take it day by day. It's your body and it's your choice of what you do with your body. You don't have to agree to what a doctor is telling you. You don't have to follow the orders of the doctor. It's your body. You decide the ultimate ultimatum of what you want to do with your body. It's your vessel, right?
Yes, sir. Your best. Yeah, boring.
You know, I try my best to pray for people, even though when I'm going through something, you know. But I just keep to myself a lot, you know, because that's how I am. I've always been that way. Okay, here we go. I put the link there, sis, but I don't know if how long you can stay live. I've always seen things during the day, every day. To the chicken to put in the Clorox wipes under the and dropped it on the floor and went to fridge and got some water and it turned.
Yeah, I'm not married, Danita. Happily divorced. Thank you.
What turned? So I was always just things during the day, every day, and I went to the kitchen to put a Clorox box wipes under a cabinet and I dropped it on the floor.
So turned around to pick it up, and it was on the counter. One more, cousin.
Yeah. I have real bad allergies right now, brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
I've been
no, no,
having
no.
it about a week now where my eye gets real watery, real itchy around the eyes. I hope y'all enjoying the show tonight. You know, I'm just trying to stay spiritual, man.
Beatrice.
I get booted. Well, I know, sis. I don't know how you got your phone set up or what, but you're the only two people that I notice that get booted all the time by itself is y'all. You and Lupita. That's it. I think they're the only two people that we ever had on the show that got booted out. No,
Cynthia kept getting booted for a while.
who?
Cynthia and Nevia's angel.
I don't know.
Well, if y'all are enjoying the show, people, please don't forget to hit the like button.
Yeah, I'm going through things myself, but I got letters from the VA about this and that, and it's like, what the hell, you know? So I'm looking at the things, and they're trying to tell me that I have something else wrong with me now. So I'm looking at it, and it's dealing with something that happened when I was out in combat. So that I'm been exposed to something. I'm not going to say what it is that I was exposed to, but that I have to go run some tests, a physical or something. It's like, man, come on. It's been how long? 34 years from when I was in combat. After 34 years, now all of a sudden you want to say that I'm exposed to something when I've been knowing that I've been exposed to so many years, 34 years of my life, to a lot of things. But now you want to surface up and tell me that I got to do this and do that. I mean, so like honestly, I'm just
Um,
want to tell you I'm not interested in doing any kind of test because the Lord Jesus Christ has been here with me all along, watching over me, my Lord and Savior. Strange screeches.
only the ones that Abe makes.
Oh, I got. You want to talk about? I got a picture, another picture. Another video I want to share with y'all, brothers and sisters. Beatriz, check out this. Maybe it's. I want to show you something. This was taken at the time frame when everything was happening, like with her sister and stuff in the hospital, with the nephew had been not coming out, came out of the hospital. I got a video that I did on the day. I think I did it like was it a week ago, cousin? This video or this past week? When was it when I did it?
It was
Last week.
last week around Wednesday.
Yeah. So check this out. I want to share something with y'all. Let me get out of here. When we're talking about lechuzas, and talking about screeches.
Gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
All right.
Oh yes.
There you go. Yeah, it's bad, sis. It's pestilence. It's that's not good. It's pestilence. It's evil. You could say that's where the black goo comes out, and pestilence, maggots, roaches, rats. That's not good. That's evil. Here we go. I want to share this with y'all. Y'all ready for this, Carnala? Here we go. I think I have a close up of it. So what we call a lechuza. It's got the beak right in the center and the eyes, but it's very tall. It's like in a dark shadow figure form, but it's got its head tilted like an owl, and it's huge. There's your original picture right here. I want to go do an investigation, and that's how tall it is. That's why I was asking like Carlala, what was she seeing? What was sitting on the chair? I went out there to pray and stuff and do a live investigation, and that's what I captured: a giant owl, a black owl, pitch black owl. Look how big it is. From where I'm standing to here, that's a good, say, like 50 feet, 60 feet. And look how tall it is. Play it one more time, just so y'all can see it. Let me go back to the live here. Oh, necromancy is witchcraft. Yes, it's things are around us is right now. You have to tie bind and rebuke it in Jesus Christ's name. Look what I captured here, and I got other pictures of things that I captured, but I wanted to share this one. It's a lechuza or lechuzo. Look how big it is and how it's tilting its head.
Lechuzas can be any color, Monica Davias.
But what does the black ones represent, cousin?
The black ones are always evil. Those are bad witches.
Uh, I got a close up of it. Let me share the close up of it because I took a screenshot and made a close up of it. But a close up is a close up, right? So maybe I can find that the close up of it.
Seriously, the Danita. What was her question, Madeline? I didn't see it. You're welcome, Monica.
Here we go. Look at
Oh,
the
okay. I see.
look at the beak, or her cousin Jesse calls it the pecker. It's a close up of it. That's huge. Look how it's tilting its head. See that?
Yep.
So that's one of the reasons I can afford to be going back and forth with anybody, or if somebody's trying to get an argument with me, I'm trying to keep myself grounded, man. I'm not trying to go back and forth with anybody about anything. I'm just, I got too much going on already on my plate that I have to maintain my Heavenly Love Foundation because of things like.
Um, question the cousin. The question that was asked was what exactly is necromancy and how is it weaponized against someone?
You can answer it, cousin.
Well, yeah, because I know a little bit about that. The necromancer will go to a, let's say, a graveyard, and he will steal a bone from a grave. He will take it with him and do blood sacrifices to the bone so that he can enlist the soul of the bone to help him do whatever he needs to do. And how you doing, Miss Nellie Turner?
How you
And
doing,
then
sister?
once they do the ritual, the blood ritual, and then they have the soul of the bone, they send the soul to do the evil stuff that the necromancer wants done to the certain people that he sends it to, and by giving it a blood sacrifice, the spirit of that dead person has to go do what the necromancer tells them. So that's how they weaponize it. Sailor Nemesis. I hope that answers your question.
Scan slower sometimes. You risk seeing things than blur. Scanning cannot go bet on it or beat on it.
You're welcome, Danita. I hope that answered your question, Sailor Nemesis, because that's what they do.
I have another picture of another one, but I think the other one might be. I just wanted people to look at the form of it. That this is a punto negro, what we call dark shadow, but it looks like a freaking owl. Look at the head.
Damn,
Look at the.
Woodsy Owl. Help Woodsy spread the word. Never be a dirty bird.
So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go in there and show you. See if I can get to it. Okay, how big it really is. Because here's the original picture. Look,
You're
it's
welcome, Madeline.
how tall do you think that is, cousin Jesse?
Well, that's a good, I'm going to say maybe 10, 11 feet, cousin.
And we were hearing noises that day because cousin Jesse was telling me, hey, cuz I think I hear like some kind of animal sound, like wolf sounds or something like that.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Nelly Turner.
From that to, I just wanted to see so y'all can see how big it is. Well, you can see it better here. This
Yep.
how big it is.
You got to understand, Sailor Nemesis, that the phone screens, tablet screens, computer screens, they're portals. They can be used as portals by anything spiritual. Even your TV is a black mirror. It's a portal. Demons can see you from the other side. Even water can be used as a portal, or ice, anything that
She said
reflects.
as soon as you first showed that everything went silent, and I heard weird grasping and crunching sounds. Muted the phone for a minute.
Yes, walks with bear. They sure are.
Oh, there's sis. Oh, what? Oh, okay, okay. No, no. I thought it was her trying to join the show, but it's not. It's the picture.
That's probably
So
what happened, Sailor Nemesis. You're welcome, Sailor Nemesis. We try to answer everybody's questions here while we're doing the show.
from that, there it is. What was it? What is it doing, cousin?
It's waiting. Looks like it's just sitting there waiting to peck somebody with its pecker. Wow.
All right,
Bye, Woody.
there you go. Sending them away. Let's go back to the comments. Man, this got pretty interesting. I just wanted to say one thing. If my sister's still here, that I love all my brothers and sisters, and I don't hate none of my brothers and sisters. I love every single one of them. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. It's the Love Foundation, right? And I got a thing to say. The thing I have to say is this: how do you expect God to forgive us for our sins if we can't forgive others? Right? We're supposed to forgive because forgiveness is part of love, and I just leave it at that. And what I'm saying to that is, it's up to each individual because each individual is different, and everybody knows when the time is. When the time is when sometimes I have to forgive or whatever to move on forward, but forgiveness is part of love. And trust me when I say this, the enemy will use that against you. It uses that against you to come up against you because it's a spiritual opening. Unforgiveness is a spiritual opening where even generational curses come from. Las brujas and brujos will use that, would do that. They would do wicked things to people, and some of the people that would do the wicked things too, they still haven't forgiven them because they came at them wickedly, like evil people. And cousin Jesse knows something like that because of something that he witnessed or something that he experienced when I was a kid. That he struggles trying to forgive a certain individual. But yes, it's very hard. At the same time, if you forgive somebody and the person doesn't change and they continue to be in the path of their own, well, they themselves are already chosen what path that they want to be in. So you've done your part of forgiving. So then everything else is between that individual and the Heavenly Father, right? That his fate will be sealed to whatever the Heavenly Father decides on that fate.
Much love back to you, Nelly Turner. Thank you.
Yeah. There we go.
I
There's
know I know what you're talking about, cousin, because the other day, like we have a family chat where all of us siblings talk. I apologize to my little brothers, man, for leading them astray. Cause I'm the one that started smoking marijuana before all of them, man. And I got them all smoking and all into the gang life, man. So I led them astray. I apologize to them, man. That was my bad. Jesse just wanted to rule the streets.
Yeah, the demons know. They know. If somebody within the bloodline, right? What they do, if they're dabbling in the dark arts and they've made deals and they're buying more time here on this earth, they'll send it to the next of kin, whether it's their immediate children or the children's children. So the deals that they make, they use that because it's part of the bloodline, and they try to send things to even the next of kin. Of which here I am in 2025 battling things of the bloodline that I'm making, standing my spiritual ground and taking authority over it in Jesus Christ's name, and let her know that you're not gonna affect my bloodline, which includes me and my brothers and sisters. That we're gonna fight spiritually, tie bind and rebuke you in Jesus Christ's name. You know, it's a personal choice how somebody wants to be or what somebody dabbles in, right? But at the same time, it's our choice of what we allow in our foundation, right? It's our choice what comes in and what goes out, right? What we try to send out is love. It's a love foundation. We try to maintain a heavenly love foundation and send out love by giving people, the viewers here, spiritual encrypted encounters, wisdom and knowledge of how to fight this thing spiritually, what to do, and sharing is caring, right? So that's what we do. We share the wisdom and knowledge to us to assist people that might be going through something here in spiritual encrypted encounters. We've helped out people that have had unclean spirits that we've had here live, and we prayed against unclean spirits, tie binding, rebuking Jesus Christ, and they left the individual alone, which the individual became differently. But just because we cast something out doesn't mean that it can go back into the individual, especially if the individual go back to their old ways. You know, it can always go back. So it's up to the individual, to anybody, of what they allow in their foundation. And spiritual warfare is very real, brothers and sisters. So I got some more pictures. You want to see some more? You still got battery power, cousin?
No, I'm running low, man. I'm at that 33%, man. We've been on for 2 hours and 2 minutes, cousin. It's been a good show. I've been thoroughly enjoying myself.
Yeah, yeah. We're just talking spiritually. I just want to say that I love all my brothers and sisters. I don't dislike nobody in any kind of way, form. I understand now, man. Like I see when somebody's going through something, what's some of the side effects of some medicines do that can cause a person to act differently. In which I focus that is, it's not that it's a person that's a bad person, but you know, certain medicines can make somebody act differently. Just like when somebody's on drugs, it can make that person act differently. They're not going to act the same. They're going to act. The drug is going to affect them a certain way, you know. Or somebody that's been drinking, they could be the nicest person in the world, but they get to drinking, they want to choke the hell out of you because the little sip of beer that they take drives them crazy, you know.
Well, Danita, I haven't done any marijuana or any kind of street drugs since like 2009 or 2010. Is the last time that I indulged in any illegal substances. Uh, Now I only take the drugs that Big Pharma gives me, and I've actually stopped taking those because they were doing me wrong. I've been in my right senses since 2009 or 2010. I always used to get high because I was afraid to be alone with my own thoughts. That's why. Because of all the things that I was seeing, I thought I was crazy. But I'm doing good now.
This one thing the pharmacia wants to do is keep you heavily medicated, give you all kinds of meds. Yeah, and that's what they're trying to do to me right now. You know, they're trying to say that this and that, and it's like I got so many appointments I got to go to, but I just keep it to myself. You know. Uh,
Yeah, man, it's been a good show. I've enjoyed it.
yeah, we've been talking. This what the basis of spiritual encrypted encounters is about, is actually dealing with. If you notice my YouTube channel, He says positive spiritualist or spiritual encrypted encounters slash positive spiritualist because that's what I was about. You know, positive thinking brings positive results, right? In any circumstance, in any situation, especially when you have Jesus Christ, you add Jesus Christ will be automatically added to the equation, and you will get positive results every single time.
Well, I'm a work in progress, Danita. I've only been baptized now for about almost a year. So I'm new to this religion thing, but I'm a work in progress. I try to strive toward the Creator every day.
Yeah, I'm the one that I wanted cousin Jesse to start doing the lives with me because I felt that he could bring something to the table and at the same time help him grow spiritually to know his path in life, what it's truly about, and as he's witnessing what he experienced today, that spiritual warfare is very real. That is, you know, I guess the person might have gotten upset because, he might have been wearing a shirt, but a shirt is just a shirt. It's not what we're wearing; it's what's within your heart, what's within you, which is your faith and belief in Jesus Christ. That's what within you that matters. It's not what's on the outside; it's what's in the inside.
So let me share something with you, Danita and Sailor Nemesis. The reason I answered your question a little while ago is because before I became a Christian, I used to hang out with my father and his buddies, and they did palomayumbe, which is a form of necromancy. They would do rituals, and they would send dead spirits to hurt people or help people. Uh, I've seen the spirit of the woods, which is an actual spirit that lives in the wood, and it looks like a tree. Uh, the thing I didn't like about that religion was the senseless slaughter of innocent animals. Because to get these things to do your will, you have to do blood sacrifices, and so that you don't do a human sacrifice, you have to appease it with blood from an animal, be it a pigeon, be it a goat, be it a dog, a cat, any kind of animal that you can sacrifice for, just for the blood right. That's what they were doing. So that's why I answered your question a little while ago, Sailor Nemesis, because I've been in those kind of rituals, man, and I know what goes on there. The, that's my story with for that. Hope I answered your question. But yeah, before I became a Christian, man, I was out there doing palo mayumbe, which is a form of necromancy and voodoo. Back to you, cuz.
Well, as we're doing this video, brother and sister, something strange just happened. Is I'm stuck here on on the video I was going to share of the Pablo Mayumbe, but at the same time, I cannot find the restream chat where we're supposed to be live. It's like it's not there.
I'm looking through my chat right now, man.
Was that?
I'm looking through the chat right now.
Yeah, but I can't. Let me see if I can find it. Oh man, this is weird, man. It's not showing me the restream chat. Yeah, that is weird. It's just showing me all kinds of things on YouTube, but it's not showing me the restream chat.
Well, I'm scrolling. I'm on Restream with you, and I'm scrolling through the chat.
Yeah, I know, cousin, but I can't find the restream.
Oh wow!
I was gonna share the picture of the Bayo Mayumbe, right?
Yeah.
And it fucking, or excuse my language, I'm not showing anything dealing with Restream out here up on
Wow.
top. He's not showing me the live or nothing. That is crazy.
You better tie back and rebuke, man.
We type binary rebuke in Jesus Christ's name. So yeah, I can't find.
Amen.
I can't go back to you, man. That is crazy.
You can
I
see me
don't
though,
even
right?
know. I don't even know if I can even save this video.
Wow. Danita says, tell Abe that we are here and it's just the thing. Walk with Bear said it's not meant to be shared. Danita said it happens a lot. Yeah, that's the first time this has happened.
Oh my God. Let me see. How do I get there?
Do you want to go out and come back in? Were you gonna share the picture of the pyramid?
Hello.
Hello?
I added myself. I added myself back to it, man. I went to Messenger
Uh-huh.
and I added myself back to the stream.
Is that why
You
you're
know,
reverbing?
you know the link.
Yeah.
I copy your link and come back to you. It's echoing, ain't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's crazy, bro. Okay, let me get rid of some of these things here. We can get rid of the. I'm gonna get rid of this YouTube. Still echoing.
A little bit.
My God.
Did Beatrice leave?
Hello. Is it
Hey,
better?
sounds a little bit better.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is storming like crazy outside, cousin.
Well, that was
Mm.
something to figure out.
The wind is blowing hard and the rain is hitting hard, man.
You know what I was gonna share, cousin? Was it what the hell? It up. Hello. It's two of you.
Hello? Hey, what's going on, Double Abe?
How y'all doing?
I didn't know you had a twin, cousin.
Okay, which one switch? Hello?
You're gonna have to figure it out, man. You're gonna have to exit one of them. We are experiencing technical difficulties.
What the
Please stand by.
hello?
Hello?
Can you
There
hear me
you are,
now?
cousin. I see you, but you're on the wrong side.
That's all right. Right up.
Oh no, don't do that. There you go.
Oh my God.
It's supposed to rain till about 7 in the morning, Danita. That's when it's gonna let off.
Now this is weird. Is this my hanger or something?
Abe in stereo, yep. Abe and his double ganger.
Uh-oh. Let's see. One's off than the other.
Do the robot, man.
Well, this is
No pantomiming.
so you get 2 for 1 here on Spiritual Crypto Encounters.
You get 2 eggs for the price of one. So it's double the blessing.
And I don't know what's going on. This is strange. But that's what happens when you come to spiritual and crypto encounters. Strange things happen like this, even on the investigations. Wow. Let me take out this. Let me see. There's another channel on YouTube here that might be echoing. How about there?
Nah,
That
still
better?
the same. Still the same.
Well, so you're seeing this craziness that's happening right now, right?
No,
This never
you're
happened.
no. This is the first time this has happened. Something's happening. Well, look what time it is. We're about almost 45 minutes in before we hit the demonic hour.
Yeah, I got rid of even the Facebook. And Facebook is not even on here. See, I can open it back up. Okay, let's open it back up. Guess we can call it a night, cousin Jesse.
Yeah, well, let's call it a night anyway, man. We're already gonna go into 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Let me look at the comments, cousin.
Nelly said it's your doppelganger.
So can I say this? It wasn't me. It was the other me
Yep.
for this video. It wasn't me. It was the other me. You know, everybody's got to have an alibi, right? I didn't do it. It must have been somebody that looked like me. It was the other one.
Amen, Danita. Amen.
So you had a story to share, cousin?
I don't even remember, man. I'm sidetracked.
It says very strange. I think you guys have said something right, and someone right heard you. Oops.
I don't want to do that, Madeline. Even his doppelganger should have a dance off. I don't want to see that. That's gonna be a long time.
See if they're said the right way.
Good night, Sailor Nemesis.
1, 2. What the? Well, shit, might as well do a 3 on this one. So we can make it a triple double hanger. I'll do something real quick. I'll be right back.
Still there, man. You never went anywhere. Do the robot, says Madeline. Oh wow.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Spiritual Cryptid Encounters. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well.
Well, we thought we were gonna leave, but Abe wants to play with his twins. That's funny, cousin.
It's his fault. It's his fault.
Three apes. Hey man, will the real ape please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Oh, hell no. All of them stood up. Spiritual encrypted dance off. That's gonna take all night because Abe when he starts dancing, he's got a lot of energy. Yeah, Abe, Sergeant CS, and account. They're all on the screen right now.
Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Somebody's been very nice tonight. Man. Okay, let me take some of the suckers off. Talking about trying to get famous. There's one.
Wow.
Just me and you, cousin.
There we
There we go.
go.
Let me look at the chat. But in saying that, brothers and sisters, I think we're going to call it spiritual equipment encounters. Cousin Jesse would like to say anything.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for always coming in and being a part of us here at the Spiritual Encrypted Encounters. Uh, we enjoy when y'all come in. I look forward every night to doing the show. 'Cause I know most of the people that come in every day are going to be here. And saying that, may the Lord protect you all while you sleep, and may your day be filled with abundance when you wake up in the morning. God bless all of you. Bye. All right, cousin, I'm out.
Take it easy, primo.
¿Qué le dijo el gato al perro? Miau. Bye.
There you go. You're still acting like weird, like an echo. And saying that, thank you all for tuning in. Good night, everybody. God bless you, and sweet dreams, everybody. Good night, everybody.